It's been a bit since I played some Geoguessr. Let me let me turn the VRB music down a bit. Oh wow, they made it worse. Like they really made it worse because now before it was 5 rounds, now it's 5 minutes. It's if you don't have a paid account. Which, I mean, I guess $2 a month isn't. It's $3.50 a month isn't terrible. I guess I'm doing that now. Because the other option is one of the worst free account options I have ever seen. Like why even offer a free account at that point if you're gonna be that restrictive about it? Let me just. Let me just update stream information. And get switched over because in order to the right scene for it. All right, here we go. We've got pro account now because that's the only way they'll let me play for more than 5 minutes per 15 minutes. Which I guess, is perfect if you're doing the Pomodoro method and are just using this on your break. But not great when you're trying to fill 2 hours. Yeah, apparently time limits are the default now. But you know, I'm not that interested in getting into competitive Geoguessr. Just kind of why I've got the no backseating tag on the stream now is because previously, like, I did have a bit of an issue with somebody coming in and trying to backseat. He did previously. ChatGuessr was kind of my attempt to fix that issue by just simply being like, okay, if you want to take a shot at this, and you can just submit it. But I also kind of thought that at first the ChatGuessr had maybe like a cooperative option, so that I could just have that be a way for people to submit a suggestion. But honestly, to me, one of the fun things about Geoguessr is just kind of wandering around. Like it's basically, like, for me, in a lot of ways, it kind of just ended up being a structured way to wander random places on Google Maps. But enough talking about that. Let's start the game. Alright, we are in somewhere with a warm climate and potential Spanish influence. You know, is it Spain? Is it Central America? Is it Portugal? Is it any other place that has been colonized by the Spanish? One thing's for sure, this spot is a bit run down. I guess really it might not even be Spanish influence, because, like, I want to say Greek houses can look kind of similar to that. Like, I feel like I've gotten Greek and Spanish architecture mixed up before. If we can find some signage. Eat. Well, I believe that confirms that we're not in Greece. Okay, so that if we can find an angle at which the sign is not major roadworks at Capara Junction, then you use alternative route. Alright, say I was spot on the Spanish or Portuguese influence. But you know, that only narrows it down a little bit. Because, you know, there's whole swaths of... Because, you know, in addition to Iberia, there's also whole swaths of North and Central America we could be in, for instance. Okay, I'm gonna guess probably... Given the abundance of English, I would guess probably hey, we're somewhere in the city of like New Mexico or Texas. Or I mean, we've also got a British company here, so... Then again, if that right there is anything, we're in San Diego. You know, we might want to get... a little bit more information than just a random thing stuck on somebody's house. That was because I'm not even sure if that's like... Because I would think if that was part of somebody's address, it would be blurred out. And if it was anything more detailed, then... If it was anything more detailed, then... And just like a number. We've got St. Anthony's Woodworks. Il Fertiza Mosta. I mean, it could be international. Also, that doesn't necessarily tell us much. Alright, let's see. I think that's something in a different language, so... Again, most of the signage seems to be in English, and one even said San Diego, so... Presumably we're at least somewhere with English as an official language. It's somewhere with English as an official language, but has also been influenced by Spain. In judging by the architecture. Right, so that looks to be perhaps some kind of military thing. I'm getting the feeling that the San Diego thing might be irrelevant. Yeah, I think maybe the person with the San Diego thing on their house just took a souvenir from their trip to the US or something. But at the same time, like, again, I'm having trouble thinking of anywhere that would have this architecture and not have, you know, say, like, a bunch of Spanish around and all the writing. Thing other than somewhere in, like, Texas or California. I want to say that that's the right side of the road for it to be the US. Hmm. I think. Oh, that's just a slow. What? Why it's censored right here? Who knows? Like maybe there was graffiti. Maybe there was some like very obscene graffiti on it in that particular shot. That just wasn't there in the other one. So that. Hold on. Polizija. That's one of the few that's one of the few instances of non-English writing I've seen here. So now I'm thinking maybe, and in the context is very official. Also, like that's probably an indicator of a second official language. At the same time, kind of weird that it's one of the only instances is in this entire town. Because you would think that if it was one of the official languages, as of wherever we are, then it would be everywhere. I think I hit a dead end or something. And I guess it moved me back to where we started. Like either I hit a dead end, or maybe I got out of the bounds of where we're allowed to go. Because, I mean, if you can see, like, just about everything is written in English, like site safety right over there. Clearly, we're somewhere that's dominantly English speaking. You know, predominantly English speaking, warm climate, likely Spanish influence. And somebody around town has at least presumably been to San Diego at some point. Ceasing official tour. City sightseeing Malta. Most likely we are in... Come on, let me just get right beside the bus. Most likely we are in one of the 9 countries on the side of this vehicle, or we are in Malta. If Malta is not none of the 5. You've got the UK, Italy, France, Germany. Is that Spain? In Japan, Russia, and Denmark. And whichever country that is. Now, if I knew what the flag of Malta looked like, I think that'll make things a lot easier. That at least narrows it down a bit. Like, we can roll out quite a few of those places. Like, you know, you just don't have places like this in the UK or Russia or Japan, for instance. There actually is Malta. Oh, there we go, Malta. Yeah, I'm gonna just slap it down somewhere in Malta. Alright, got the right country, and with how tiny Malta is, it is pretty easy to get close. When you're looking for somewhere in Malta. Alright, at first glance, I am guessing American suburb somewhere. Now let's just walk around and see. Like, you know, it's definitely got the vibe immediately. But we can't we be 100% sure when we have not seen a flag? But, you know, fortunately, the US is... Oh, hello, P4J A332. And Hmm. And in your dreams, I mean, this could be Ohio. Big ol' RVs in suburbs of Provo, Ohio. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely somewhere in the US. That's I would say. Maybe, but I think I need a little bit more evidence before I'll just jump to the assumption that it's any one state in particular. Okay, so we've got something Canadian here. Hmm. So it seems like perhaps somewhere where weed is legal. Oh, because I feel like in states where weed isn't legal is bong too specific a term for you to just kind of fly under the radar thing is like for tobacco or something. Yeah, especially when you've got a big old pot leaf on the side of your building. It's like part of your logo. Oh, that like this is almost certainly he's somewhere where his legalized marijuana. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure if if Ohio is one of those places. And you know, with the apparent Canadian influence, could be somewhere or up north, or the Now, I'm gonna guess... have somewhere in Washington. Nope, not even the right country. Which would explain why there was somewhere with the Canadian flag on it. Now we are... Alright, so first thing that could serve as an indicator for where we are, there's probably this van in here, but is getting progressively farther away. But, you know, at least it's, you know, going towards somewhere that's populated, that is ideally relatively nearby. I've got a big, expansive field. Maybe being used for farming or something. I mean, depends on what kind of building that is over there. There looks to be just big old canisters of something. If we just continue down this road a bit more. Okay, so this right here definitely looks like it's been plowed. Yeah, we are definitely in just like a rural area somewhere. Somewhere in perhaps France. And since that appears to be French on that sign. We've got a chapel. Yeah, this is almost certainly France. And it's just a matter of which town. Okay, I think that's second. I think that's the second reference we've seen to Saint Baudel. Also, that could be a town name. I mean, to be fair, there could be certain area as of Belgium as well. Like, I mean, right here we've got a town in Belgium named after a saint, a different saint, but a saint nonetheless. Surrounded by a plenty of places with French-sounding names. Now let's keep walking a bit, see if we can find somewhere that it looks a bit more specifically like a town name. Yeah, I've got reference to Saint, a different saint. For all I know, that's how they designate streets here. And it's not saint at all. Thing or D69. It definitely seems like it. Alright, so D is used to designate some roads in France. And so that's confirmation that we've got or somewhere in France. And it's just a matter of finding that particular road. I have very little idea how these roads are organized. I found 769, but not just 69. Oh, I think I may have just lost my connection and briefly there because OBS is showing 0 kilobits per second. And so that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm just gonna plunk it down somewhere in the vicinity of Paris. Alright, so apparently we start right here. And we're probably somewhere in there's St. Bedell. Oh, right there. There's somewhere in this area here. Alright, America confirmed right at the gate. And almost certainly Texas. Is because I doubt there's much of anywhere else I would name some place Lone Star Plaza. And now just gotta figure out which part of Texas. There's a lot of them. Interesting. Pretty much only heard about the Ashley Home Store around here in North Carolina, so interesting to know that it's at least in other parts of the South. Which unfortunately, about the most specific things we've gotten in here have been in the Lone Star Plaza and the Red River Credit Union. We also have a country club, from the looks of it. Oh, we can get real up close and personal. Wait, no, I think maybe this is a hotel. Yeah, so one of the only hotels else I've ever been in has like a little roof on a drop-off point like that. Okay, I think we can get some good intel if we can get over to that road over there. Fortunately, I can't just like cut across here. Oh, hold on. University Avenue and Walton Drive, so it's somewhere with a college in it. It's a relatively big East Little Rock. Is that Little Rock in Arkansas? Oh, or are there multiple Little Rocks? I mean, there's Little Rock right here. Which, I mean... Yeah, that would be east of literally anywhere in Texas. Like maybe we're somewhere in Texas with that has just like a direct route to Little Rock. Alright, New Boston Road, and there's a town called New Boston right here. And there's a Red River Army Depot. I get the feeling that we're in Texarkana. Because like there's College Hill right here. There's a Texarkana Country Club. So that means that if we can locate okay, so right here is New Boston Road on Walton Drive. So if I had to guess, New Boston Road is probably the road that takes you out of town towards New Boston. And in fact, here's Texarkana Harley Davidson, then Lowe's Home Improvement, Salvation Army Thrift Store. Right now we are right near GameStop. Pretty sure I saw, in fact, that this Walton Drive right there. There in University Avenue. And Ashley Store. And we are like right about here. There, because there's Red River Credit Union, GameStop, and Verizon authorized retailer Russell Cellular. Got within 40 yards. Alright, and now we are... in India or somewhere nearby, I would guess. Yeah, interesting how the immediate terrain is just blurred. Yeah, like maybe they. Yeah, I was about to suggest that maybe you know they did the picture taking on foot for this area, and the blurring is just a way to not show feet pics, but we're a bit too tall. All for that to be the case, so must just be something specific about the ground there. There that had to be censored for some reason. There we had it again, and with the censored ground. I accidentally ducked in over here. Okay, so I think we might be Myanmar in Myanmar. Yeah, this text is looking more like this than like this. I mean, so we could be down here as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna plop it down there. Yeah, that was a solid guess, apparently. Yeah, fortunately, because I'm paying the money now, I can just click play again. Alright, looks like we're in Italy this time. I'm in a fairly... fairly densely populated area. That's probably one of the bigger cities in the country. Or no real specific indicators on which city. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna plop this down. Maybe like Naples or something. Apparently it was not that far off. But yeah, I guess just densely populated area in Italy is good enough for it to likely be Naples. Alright, so looks like this is somewhere... It means like UK or UK influence. South Avenues, we've got somewhere they're English speaking at least. Very small and uniform houses. We have blue landscapes. Just get better angle. Alright, looking like we've got Britain. Because, you know, vaguely European and then English speaking and co.uk, they web addresses on what are evidently fairly local businesses. You know, landscapers, I feel, they'll tend to be relatively local. Well, rather than having, like, an international reach. Like, a lot of the ones that go international probably have just, like, a standard .com web address rather than in a country-specific one. I'm gonna plunk this down somewhere in the middle of UK and we were in Scotland. All right, got another very rural area. Are no signage to go off of beyond arrows. I thought maybe that was corn over there, but now I'm not entirely certain. Here's just a... Like, it seems like there was probably something here at one point. Because otherwise, why would you arrange your unnecessarily large collection of tires and your tarps that way? Plus, you know, there's nothing growing in that spot. It's like there's probably just like a temporary structure, maybe even like a barn that got knocked down. Is this anything? Illaval. Something entrance. It's just a little shack of some kind. Or in a mountainous rural area. But, you know, for instance, that describes a good portion of the southern U.S. in my limited experience. And having only ever been to, like, 2 states in my entire life. Alright, a lot of places have these little shacks. Eggs right out front. And for whatever reason... this is furthest place from the US possible. Well, I mean, I had people telling me it was Ohio before, and it ended up being in Canada, so... Okay, I feel like that's not an American school zone sign, so you're probably onto something in with the not US part. I'll often forget. I'll often forget that this country exists. Toki, please slow down. I could find maybe some more country-specific signage. That would be a great help. Hmm. There are country-specific bollards and poles everywhere. Yeah, I have no idea what to look for in that kind of stuff. So I mostly just end up going by stuff like language and it, and like URLs. I was like, and we're this far out of any like major urban center. I can get kind of lost. That's because there's not nearly as much writing to go off of. You see, you've gone into the low quality photography zone. It's the thing that this was taken only 3 years ago. Two years ago for this one. But you know, guess they just weren't sending out their best cameras for this place. Which, if it's somewhere that people often forget about, then not necessarily Google's highest priority. Need to get crisp pictures. There's of a forested area of a random road. This is probably taken in like 2006, but somehow got a copyright mark from 2021. Yeah, I mean, it could just be that, you know, maybe they slapped an updated copyright mark on there. Be like, look, we totally care about this place. But then didn't actually update the images at all. And you know, who except like local people are gonna check? And like, unless you're in the woods by the side of that road, it's not like you could get lost back there. There's just the road. Yeah, I still have no clue. Know where this is. And we've returned to the 2006 camera zone. Like you know that that it's not a place people, at least in the U.S., talk about much. When and even the Google Street View new truck has forsaken it. And you'd think I would have figured it out by now with how long I've been wandering around out here. But you know that's what I get for not knowing my country-specific bullards and poles, I guess. This like vein here is there's one of the few no signs of other people being out here. Here I've seen in a bit. And now it's gone. Let's just see anywhere that I can spot that has like stuff that's spelled similar, I guess. Hmm. Okay, I feel like that could have been a clue, but like I'm not entirely sure if that was a different alphabet or if it was just me having a hard time deciphering graffiti. For a while here, I was thinking that maybe this is somewhere relatively temperate, but maybe not. I don't have anything set up for donations, so I'm gonna have to decline your offer, rainbolt. Old, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't have a business PayPal set up, and like. Hey, I would rather not just hand out a PayPal that has my actual name attached to it. But thanks for the follow. Plus, I get the feeling that if we started now, oh, I would like we would probably have to start on the next one. Otherwise, I would be losing immediately. Because I have been wandering this same place for quite a while. Okay, so I think I've got something. Wherever Pippi Wall is. Which, at this point, I'm tempted to just pick somewhere. Right, so at the very least, not on that area of of Africa. I'm just gonna. Maybe it's somewhere in. in this area. Who knows? Oh. Okay, so the names just kind of threw me. Because that was New Zealand the entire time. Wait, no, it was near New Zealand, I think. No, I think that is part of New Zealand, so... Well, we've got somewhere much more recognizable, at least. Because, you know, this pretty much cannot be anywhere other than India. And in fact, we've got street sign right here. Here that has what I presume to be the names of cities on them. So we can... We can just find any of these cities will be close. Probably even go back a little bit and see if I can... Nope, guess it just sucks to be somebody trying to find your way to whatever place that is. I've got a bus. Thus, it's indicating... It's gonna indicate where it's going. Outer Madrika. And, you know, without knowing how big any of these places are, I can't really tell how close I need to zoom in on the map. They must be relatively big. Big, since they're important enough for it to get that specific about it. Oh, and in fact, it looks like one of them is right here. Here, possibly. Or at the very least, similarly named places here. Just gonna just pop it down there, and I am way off. But at least I'm in the right country this time. Alright, so this time this time we're probably in New Zealand, and it's very clear. Because, you know, I have something other than country-specific poles and bollards to go off of. Because, you know, we've got jacksonplumbing.co.nz. We've got street names. Now, if we can just get a town name. Fjordland and nurseries. We've got a Chinese restaurant. Village place. So this looks to be somewhere small. Yeah, small enough to consider themselves a village and not have much high density housing. Alright, so looks like we're in somewhere called Fjordland. And if we can just find where that is. Or maybe if I can find some kind of larger geographical landmark somewhere around here. Or, you know, even just like, you know, the name of another nearby town. Okay, and now, oh, Milford. And you know what? Let me find the place that we were in before. Just while I'm scrolling through, you know, trying to find this place. I think I should know where we were before since it pointed me right to it. Which looks like some places is near here are equally as loved by Google. I think maybe that was just it loading in. Here it is. It is a sign from God. They need to go to Fjordland New Life. They have 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sundays. I feel like I saw Kaya now. That was somewhere around here. Oh, there's Te Akau. No, but that's a different place. Yeah, New Zealand is small enough they can probably get close by just putting it anywhere. And I am on the opposite. Yep, there's sand now right there. On a different part of the island than it where I put it. Alright, it's 2:37, so probably like one more round. Because I usually try and finish up around 3 a.m. Okay, so... So you've got what appears to be French. It's on the coast. Yeah, we're on the French coast somewhere. They're near a restaurant that serves, among other things, Welsh pizza. Interesting choice to, be somewhere in Europe and choose Wales rather than, say, Italy as a place to at least to get at least inspiration for your pizza from. Wait, we've got some French Coca-Cola. Alright, so you're somewhere around here or around here. That appears to be the ocean. Again, the English Channel is also ocean, so... Alright, ocean towards the north. So probably somewhere in this general area. Yeah, northwest ocean. relatively populated and maybe a little touristy. Which, I mean, you know, places with beaches are pretty much always a little touristy. Just by virtue of beaches being a popular vacation spot. If I had to guess, probably somewhere in this, like, really probably like in this just kind of area here. The big thing is getting more specific on which city. I'm not entirely sure if that's a city or a... Of course, you know, even if that is a city, that could be something from out of town. Is the portal anything? If I can find somewhere that's just like very official, that's gonna have the town name on it. Okay, Thingley Portal is something. And just So I think I've gone too far south. Yeah, I'm gonna guess somewhere around here. And I was way off because Le Portel is way over here. Here, I did not even think about that part of France being the right shape. Okay, we're in Morrisville. Since this is a high school, so that somewhere nearby should be a pretty solid indicator of country and oh, of course. Of course, they just don't have anything on the flagpole right now. Like the Google truck man should just come in at the right time for there to be absolutely nothing on the flagpole. Noel Sperry for mayor. Unfortunately, that's got town. That's got. First of all, mayor probably would only list town, and like, you're in the town right now, so you don't really need much in the way of reminders. Like, you can go right to that high school and see, hey, we're in Morrisville. Alright, I'm gonna guess at Morrisville somewhere in Philadelphia. But, you know, it might... Not Pennsylvania. Philadelphia is a city. You know, we're at the very least close enough to Philadelphia for it to be reasonable for someone who roots for the Phillies to have moved here. Since, you know, this isn't Philadelphia, it's somewhere else. It's Morrisville. Yeah, at least you've got an easily identifiable landmark. I'm not seeing Morrisville, Pennsylvania anywhere. I mean, all it would take is for it to be very small. There's a big sign of some kind. And up ahead, I think it's an ad. I mean, even if it is an ad, then it could indicate something amnesty. But I don't think I'm seeing the name of a location on there, other than the name of the particular like car dealership. Well, you know, in case we were in doubt that we're in the United States. And in case we were in doubt that we're in Pennsylvania. We've got that nailed down. Let's just see. See if I can find a Morrisville. Which, you know, if I could figure out a nearby nice city or something. You know, something that's nearby and a bit larger. Okay, we've got a bridge, which means I've got a substantial body of water. But managed to fall all that pretty much all the way into Maryland. We've got a substantial body of water running to the north. And it looks like there's a lot of places. Is that maybe this substantial body of water, this bridge right here, or maybe that will lead us out of town. Hold on, I think it may have something. Nope. At least not yet. Got William Trent Place, but that's more Morrisville. Also, that kind of tells me basically nothing. Oh, it looks like we may be in a slightly poorer part of Morrisville now, looking at the state that that sign is in. And like we're probably like in like the upper middle class area. So now Trenton. First Baptist Church Trenton invites you to a multicultural experience. Oh, Trenton, New Jersey. Okay, so I think we may have left town. And then gone into New Jersey. Now, if I could just remember where New Jersey is. But that's Ohio. Oh, that's New York. Okay, there's New Jersey. For a moment, I was like, can you actually get to New Jersey from Philadelphia? Which, I mean, we weren't even in Philadelphia. From the looks of it, we're somewhere around Trenton now. Now, which is right here in New Jersey. There's Morrisville. Yeah, that's why we're in Trenton now, because that as we cross the lower Trenton Bridge. Now, if we can just find our way to the... Can just find the high school. Maybe I can even get the street name that this high school is on. Harding Avenue on Palmer Street. It looks like it's in the northeastern part of this town. Advance and wander out of Morrisville. I'm not seeing high school anywhere. I'm just gonna place it somewhere in Morrisville. I should be fairly close. Oh, no wonder. Apparently they... Well, of course it's gonna be slightly more difficult because they've apparently renamed it, named Hardin and at some point to Cox Avenue. Interesting to go from Hardin to Cox. Just gotta hope that, they didn't change the name because people were making too many dick jokes about it. After all, the high school's right there. Alright, we are somewhere in Eastern Europe. Probably not. No, I think. Hold on. No, that's not Cyrillic. That's Cyrillic. Yeah, that's definitely Cyrillic. It cannot. Not Greek. I think. I'm thinking maybe Bulgaria or something. Could be Macedonia. Because I mean these are some vaguely Greek looking buildings. But at the same time it looked to that looks to me like Cyrillic, so I mean either way, hey, it's Eastern Europe. In the interest of getting done relatively quickly, I'm gonna guess I am now Serbia. And I was relatively close. Like especially for not even being confident that I would be in the right country. That is very close. Alright, around 4 out of 5. Get somewhere looking kind of suburban. Definitely pretty warm. Right, English is the primary language. Yeah, not a lot of distinct signage so far. Okay, stop down a guess in like California. And it was Australia. Alright, looks to be Spanish-speaking country. Economica. Estudillo. It looks like pretty rundown area. In Mexico. Where is Mexico 160? Man should go far enough north to end up in Texas. Yeah, I'm just gonna plop the marker down in Mexico and get relatively close. Oh, and they've leveled up to level 2. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me tonight. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. I'm not sure when I'll do Geoguessr again because Emily, this is just kind of something that was available to take the place of The Sims 3 because The Sims 3 does not seem to be working right now. But yeah, I could probably do this again on a Saturday at some point. And since I kind of keep those open. But thank you to everyone who stopped by and everyone who followed. Next stream in general is planned for Thursday with Age of Wonders Shadow Magic. As part of a sort of tour through at least the mainline games. Which really, Shadow Magic isn't a mainline game, it's a standalone an expansion pack, but at the very least the fantasy Age of Wonders games. Because since I just don't have the time, I'm probably gonna end up skipping Planetfall. All since Age of Wonders 4 is launching next week. Yeah, let's see who I can raid in the Geoguessr category. Since I've only got 2 more streams before there Age of Wonders 4 releases, I'm basically just cutting Planetfall from the lineup, since it's not part of the canon that Age of Wonders 4 is going to be building on, so plus, you know, the best ones to skip over there for this sort of quick tour through the previous games would be either Planetfall, because it's not set in the same timeline at all, or Age of Wonders Shadow Magic, because it's technically not a full game in its own right. It's a standalone expansion. And for Age of Wonders 2, but it's also one of my favorite games in the entire series, so if it's a choice between cutting that or Planetfall, I'm gonna cut Planetfall. Anyways, next stream in general is planned for Thursday with Age of Wonders. There's Shadow Magic. Next Geoguessr stream is probably going to be in May at the earliest. Yes, but thank you to everyone who stopped by and followed. And I hope to see all again and sometime later.